I'd like to recognize Representative Lamborn to introduce our next witness.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and I'm about to have to go to another hearing, but before I do, it is my honor to introduce Dwayne McFall, a Fremont County Commissioner in Colorado. For 16 years, I had the honor of representing Fremont County here in Congress. Mr. McFall was first elected to be the Commissioner for District 3 in 2016. Dwayne has been involved in agriculture all his life and knows the importance of land conservation. After attending West Texas A&M University in Canyon, Texas, where he earned a BS degree in agriculture, business, and economics, Dwayne moved to Fremont County in 1992 with his family. He and his wife Kendra have a family of 5 children and 5 grandchildren. He is a lifetime member of many outdoor and conservation organizations, being a huge supporter of conservation efforts for wildlife and livestock, and is an avid sportsman. So it is my pleasure to welcome Commissioner McFall to our hearing today.
Thank you, Congressman Lamborn. Chairman Tiffany, Ranking Member Nagoose, and members of the subcommittee, thank you for the invitation to testify in support of H.R. 4717, the Locally Led Restoration Act. My name is Dwayne McFall. I'm a Fremont County, Colorado Commissioner, where I've been a resident for over 30 years. I offer my testimony on behalf of the National Association of Counties today. We have a population of 48,000 and serve as a gateway to 2 national forests and wilderness areas. With 46% of our county owned by the federal government, decisions made in DC impact the well-being of our communities. We need a strong intergovernmental relationship with our federal partners to thrive. We have seen an increase in wildfire over the past few decades because of reduced management in our nation's forests. The additional spike in recreational visitors, while good for our economy, leads to a heightened wildfire risk, both from illegal and legal campfires. Proactively managing vegetation and hazardous fuels in the forest is critical for lowering the risk. Unfortunately, we have taken a passive approach to managing our national forest, leaving them overcrowded and unhealthy, while restraining our ability to grow our local economies. Healthy forests generally contain 50 to 80 trees per acre. Colorado's overcrowded national forests have between 250 and 300 trees per acre, serving as kindling for the next big mega fire. Despite the threat, we have not taken the necessary steps to reduce it. In 1980s, the U.S. produced around 20 times the board foot of timber we produce today. As we reduce the amount of timber harvested, the number of wildfires and acres burned increased exponentially. We must do better. In 2016, the Hayden Creek wildfire in western Fremont County burned over 16,000 acres, mostly on U.S. forest land. The large amount of beetle kill served as ready fuel for the wildfire caused by lightning. Today, the landscape is littered with fallen, no-value wood, which pollutes our watershed and threatens livelihoods. In 2020, Colorado experienced 2 of the worst fires ever. The Cameron Peak Fire burned over 208,000 acres, and the East Troublesome Fire burned over 130,000 acres, destroying or damaging over 800 homes. Like the Hayden Creek Fire, these 2 were also fueled by beetle-killed trees. Proactive removal of this fuel source is no longer an option, it's an absolute necessity. By improving relationship and intergovernmental patterns outside the organization, we can reestablish healthy forests. In recent years, stewardship contracts have been used by the federal agencies to improve forest health. Stewardship contracts mandate the contractor complete other tasks such as infrastructure repairs, to which timber harvest is secondary. However, the agencies do not have flexibility to utilize stewardship contracts in the way to truly impact overall federal forest health. H.R. 4717 would improve implementation of stewardship contracts to better support restoration projects and create good paying jobs. We appreciate Congressman Lamborn in sponsoring this bill. The bill allows third-party contractors to propose their own stewardship contract to the U.S. Forest Service or the Bureau of Land Management, and at least 10% of the vegetation is to be removed as salvage, defined as beetle kill, dead or dying trees, wildfire kill. Allowing a third party to propose a stewardship contract would better inform the agencies as to what specific timber is most valuable to the mills. The provision would not impose new responsibilities or authorizations, as tribes currently are allowed to propose their own stewardship contracts to the federal government. The bill ensures agencies can reject or amend proposed contracts and will not force them to accept insufficient contracts. The bill does not change the process for the federal timber harvest. It only makes it necessary improvements to the stewardship contracting. Additionally, the bill would raise the $10,000 cap where agencies are not required to advertise timber sales to $55,000. The cap was established in 1976 and has never been adjusted for inflation. This will give agencies the ability to expedite timber sales. For Western counties, new stewardship contract authorities can help kickstart new forest products industries. And unlike in the Northwest, for example, our forest predominantly consists of small diameter pine not suitable for major lumber mills. The bill would help facilitate their removal in a cost-effective manner, which will improve the landscape and provide fiber for emerging industries. Thank you for the invitation to testify, and counties urge Congress to adopt H.R. 4717 promptly. I look forward to your questions. Thank you.
Commissioner McFall, thank you very much for your testimony.